amend the charges.
I expect you to be out of jail in a couple hours.
Suck my dick. How about that? You understand that? You a bitch, bro. Nigga trying to, you locking niggas up just to get some charges, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. I hope you die tomorrow. Shit wrong as fuck, man. You ain't even ask me what the fuck happened. Did you ask me what happened? No, the fuck you did, bitch. When I told you he hit me, you ain't said shit. Alright. The fuck you talking about? Hey, look. So what we do about him hitting me? What'd you say about that, buddy?
The first time I've heard that story.
Oh, that's the first. Bitch, that's the first time you want to hear it. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga dead ass sober. You know that. Open the window. Why you want to open the window? Cause you know a nigga sober, nigga. With all that old fake ass shit, nigga. Nobody got time for that shit. Or open the window so we can get it on camera. Open the fucking window. No, bitch, this window back here. Yeah, this shit lame as fuck, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. What's your name, bro?
Sergeant Cotton, C-O-T-T.
Bitch, you gonna be out of job tomorrow.
Right.
Fuck ass nigga. You dead ass wrong. Fuck I done did wrong. Man, this shit crazy. Shut up, nigga.
Goes without saying, he's a college graduate, has a successful career, has everything to lose. He fully intends to hire counsel to represent him and help him resolve these charges. We're asking for a reasonable bond.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wake Up Report. You see the lawyer right there defending Pacman Jones. Well, she told a real funny joke, and it may have slid by you, so I'm going to back it up a little bit so you can hear that joke she told again, just to make sure you got it.
He's a college graduate.
I tell you what, let's back it up and play that funny joke one more time.
He's a college graduate.
And I tell you what, let's mix it up with his arrest footage.
Suck my dick. How about that?
He's a college graduate.
You a bitch ass nigga. I hope you die tomorrow.
He's a college graduate. He's a college graduate.
And if you believe that that moron is a college graduate, well then he is a college graduate, and he is a college graduate, and he is a college graduate, and they are college graduates. Adam Pacman Jones, or the arrest video from about January, I guess early January, when he got arrested for assaulting somebody at a hotel or something. Well, that video footage was released yesterday, I believe. And you colleges, you need to be absolutely ashamed of yourselves for giving a free ride to morons like this. Colleges and professional sports, let's just say basketball, football, primarily because they employ more black athletes than anything else. For all those stadiums that us taxpayers have to pay for when you decide to jump from one city to the next, for everything that we have to pay for, I think that these guys should be responsible for paying the student debt off for most of the college graduates in the country, the ones who went to college to get a real education, because these morons go through billions of dollars. These sports empires go through billions of dollars, and hell, if you're gonna waste it, why not give it back to the people who can make the most use of it? There's more student debt now than credit card debt. But I bet you if you did the math, probably in 10 to 20 years, most of the money that you pay to black athletes, and I'm talking about, and especially the colleges who make money off of their jerseys, who make money off of their merchandising, the NFL who makes all that money, you would probably be able to pay off the student debt in the United States in less than 20 years. Now, I tell you what, let's go back in time, what about 2-3 years, and let's take a look at this college graduate yet again at work. Now, the guy in the circle, that's Pacman Jones. Keep watching, and I'm gonna tell you what else is absolutely hilarious. You talk about a joke. If you look at the photograph of the lawyer and Jones standing next to the lawyer, you can look right in her face. And she's trying to maintain her composure. She knows it's a joke. She knows calling this guy a college graduate is an absolute joke. Look at his face. He knows it's an absolute joke. Now, I'm not saying I guess college graduates cannot wind up in the back of police cars, but black athletes are just an absolute joke. They are an absolute disgrace. Now, even though the demand for Super Bowl tickets is at an all-time high, the ratings for the NFL are in the absolute toilet. Ratings are down some 33%. And how bad is it? Well, it is so bad that advertisers are being refunded their money because, I guess, of the lack of coverage, and they are not getting what they are paying for. Steve Buscemi from the Baltimore Ravens, he was interviewed a while back about the declining ratings in the NFL. And he says, well, I think that it has something to do with too many commercials being aired during the games. Yeah, is it nerve-wracking when you're trying to sit and watch a football game and a commercial hits? They take a snap and you go right to a commercial. You come back and you miss the play, and then they go right back to, yeah, that could get on your nerves somewhat, but no. It has nothing to do with too many commercials being played. It has everything to do with overpaid, overrated, underperforming thugs, gangsters, hoodlums, criminals, ex-felons, current felons, jailbirds, professional sports. The NBA and the NFL in particular have been absolutely flooded with thugs and criminals, and people are tired of it. And I don't care what anybody says, when you had the majority of whites playing in sports, you didn't have these problems. Whatever it is that these black players bring to professional sports by way of the hood, the ghetto, whatever it is that you want to call it, they don't leave that baggage at the doorstep when they step over into college. And they are allowed to be just as hood, just as criminal in college, and the system passes them through without even batting an eyelash. But when they bat somebody else's eyelash, in particular a woman, a la Joe Mixon, a la Greg Hardy, a la any of, pick a crime and then pick a black player. Now, when I did the story on Dejon Price Jones, the NBA player who got shot and killed because he went to his girlfriend's apartment to kick in the door and try to kill her or whatever he was going to do. Well, let me show you how stupid this moron was. He kicked in the door of a first floor apartment when his girlfriend stayed on the second or third floor of the apartment building. And primarily it was a bunch of black men that jumped all over me and criticized me for talking about this idiot. When, it goes without saying, the most of you that support all that thug, gangster, hoodlum crap, where you think this is normal behavior, and anybody that knows it's not normal behavior is a coon or a Tom or some kind of sellout or something like that. So that mess don't even bother me. But what I did suggest in that show, and it is quite evident, that the NBA, the NFL, needs to do something by way of these morons, man. I suggested a conduct clause that when a player enters college or enters professional sports, that you sign an agreement that says you are going to conduct yourself as best as you can to reflect the league that you represent, the sport that you represent, the industry that you represent, with as much respect as you can possibly muster up. It doesn't mean that you're going to be perfect, but when you're going in a thug, you're coming out a thug, you're assaulting women on the streets. What is it with black athletes, white women, and all this assault? And that leads me to my next point. It's probably the most important point of them all, because it is affecting the league in a negative way. You black men don't seem to understand this. Those of you that play the sports, and those of you that defend these idiots. All those white guys that buy those season tickets, all those white guys that show up to those arenas every Sunday, or they show up to the NFL games, they are the ones that are paying your salary. And do you think that white men want to make millionaires out of black men so they can sit back and watch them beat up white women, watch them call white people racist, call white cops pigs, wear pig socks, take knees on the court, protest racism when they're making millions and millions of dollars off of the white people who are buying their jerseys and paying for season tickets and buying the merchandise and showing up at the arenas so black men can call them honkies and crackers and devils and tweet pictures of black men wearing black hoods and slashing police officers' throats and all kinds of stupid crap like that. I mean, let's do a little role reversal. Okay, do you think that if the majority of the league, basketball or football, were white men who were dating black women, who were beating up black women publicly, out in public, attacking them at restaurants, attacking them on the street, saying all kinds of things about black people, do you think that we would be having the same conversation? We'd be all over the place. Al Sharpton would be all over the place. Jesse Jackson would be all over the place. Even most of the sports teams would be covering it. That such and such white player called his black girlfriend a nigger and then he beat her up and blah, 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 blah. We wouldn't stand for it. So why are we standing for it when black players are doing it? Colin Kaepernick ruined football this season for me. I did not watch football at all. I didn't watch one game. I was so sick of Colin Kaepernick and all that taking the knee crap and then how it spread through the NFL and started to infect the league. And the NFL knew it, and Roger Goodell knew it. And instead of doing something about it, because they did that about face when they were going to do something about it, but then turned around and says, we support the players and we support the fact that they want to make a statement, and they, and all that garbage, man. You should have shut that crap down before it had a chance to pick up any steam. But it absolutely ruined football this season, and from the looks of the ratings, if the NFL doesn't do an about face, it is going to seriously have a negative effect on next season. If the ratings continue to plummet, you're talking 30% doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a heck of a lot. If those ratings go down to 40%, if they start to take deeper and deeper hits, it is going to have a serious impact on how the game is played, how the game is broadcast. To me, it has nothing to do with commercials. Personally, in my opinion, it has everything to do with player conduct, and the people who support the sport are getting sick of these moronic, uneducated, illiterate black athletes who think that they own the world because they play sports. So from the NFL to the NBA, you really need to crack down on these players and this out of control behavior it's an embarrassment to themselves. It's an embarrassment to the league. It makes absolutely no sense that you go to a college and you come out just as ignorant as you go in. Now, we all know that they are there to play sports. They're not really there to get an education, but it's time to switch and flip the script on that, because it is not doing the league any good. It's not doing the players any good. And ultimately, everybody is going to wind up suffering because of it. And seriously, it is a slight to any college student who racks up all that debt, bust their asses to get good grades, and then you get out here, you can't get a job, you can't do what you want to do, but some bonehead who runs a football up and down a field or dunks a ball in a hoop and is just as stupid, going out as they are coming in, goes right into millions of dollars, and we're the ones that get taxed to subsidize these big stadiums that these idiots play in. Pop quiz. What is the difference between this guy and this guy? Absolutely nothing. And that is the biggest joke of them all. This is KTM and the Wake Up Report saying think a little bit. It will do wonders for you.